Hello there guys, it is me Mr. Fossil and I am back here with another video. So for today's video, I'm going to show you guys what I got from the flea market yesterday. My family and I decided to go out for the day and we visited the flea market like sometimes we do. And like most times, I end up finding quite a bit of stuff. And here are the items that I found. I found this little dinosaur figurine, some seashells, and a whole stack of DVDs. So without further ado, let's have a closer look at what I got at the flea market. So first off, we have this little Spinosaurus figurine. I got this because of its coloration. You know, it's red and it has like those nice lightning blue stripes and patterns on it. It's not a very accurate Spinosaurus, but it's still a nice little figure. You know, red's one of my favorite colors. Also, this figure is able to be split in two. So here's the first half of the figure. And here is the second half of the figurine. And of course, you can snap it back together. But yeah, a very nice figurine. Up next, we have these three seashells here. In reality, I just really wanted this one, but the guy said they were 3 for $5, so I decided to choose the other two as well. So here's the one I really wanted. It's a type of conch shell. And I got it because I like its design and I like these little spines going around. It makes it look like it's wearing a crown of some sorts. You know, king of the conch shells, you know what I mean? I'm not too sure what species of conch it is, but if you can tell me, let me know in the comments. But this is a very neat, beautiful shell. Like, just look at that. It looks like it's wearing a crown. Very nice. Up next, we have this little guy here. I believe this is a conch shell. And, you know, I like its coloration. Like, it has those nice purplish gray stripes here. And especially the inside. Look at that. Look at that texture in there. I believe I've seen this shell before somewhere. Like, when I was a kid, I remember my family got a basket of seashells, and they had a shell that looked exactly like this in the basket. But, yeah, I'm not too sure exactly what species this conch is. If you can tell me, let me know in the comments. But, yeah, a nice little cute baby. Next, we have this scallop. Overall, I like its coloration. Like, I like the little red patches, the brownish red patches on it. Here's the underside. Look at that nice shine. But the reason I got it was because it has two barnacles on it. As you can tell, one barnacle is white and the other one is purple. The purple one reminds me of a smaller version of the much larger acorn barnacle specimen I own. So for scale, there's the small one, and here's the giant ones. So this specimen I received in a set of seashells off eBay for very cheap. But as you can tell, like, these are very big and they are similar in coloration to the small one, so they could be the same species or maybe related. But yeah, a very nice addition to have in your collection. But yeah, these are the seashells. Very nice. Up next, we have a stack of DVDs. In total, I got 6 of them. So here are all the DVDs laid out flat. So here's the first row and the second row. So let's have a look at them individually. So first up, we have Troy. This movie is an adaptation of Homer's poem, the Iliad, which is the prequel to the very well-known Odyssey, which I have read. However, I have not read the Iliad, so maybe this movie might give me an insight into what it's about. But yeah, I decided to pick this up because, you know, I like Greek mythology and Homer's story. Up next, we have the movie adaptation of The Land of the Lost. This is slightly based upon the vintage TV show, which I actually have on DVD as well. And this movie is pretty funny. You know, it's about a group of people. They get trapped in this land of dinosaurs, you know, lizard people, ape people. It's a land basically where the past, present, and future merge. But yeah, this is a very comedic movie. I actually watched it last night. Very funny. Fun and entertaining for the whole family. Next, we have Planet Earth, the complete series produced by BBC, and it is still sealed. But yeah, I remember this classic from when I was a little boy, and now I finally have it officially on DVD. It is a whole set, and like I said, it's still sealed, in pristine condition and brand new. A very nice series if you enjoy the natural world. The next DVD is History Channel's Journey to 10,000 BC, the real story of prehistoric man's fight for survival, which is basically about the Ice Age and early man and how we survived and how we lived during that time, along with, the animals that lived during the time as well, like mastodons and saber cats. But yeah, I hope to enjoy this because I like prehistoric life. The next DVD is BBC's Life series, which is about the kingdoms of life on Earth and survival on Earth. Like we talk about mammals, birds, marine invertebrates, primates, plants, reptiles, etc. I remember seeing this come out on TV as a kid, and now I finally got it on DVD. So yeah, that's a very nice addition. I've always liked nature, so I think I'll enjoy this again. And our final DVD is another documentary by the History Channel, and it's about exorcising the devil. It is basically about the history of exorcisms from ancient times to the present day. And I decided to pick this up because, I'm into the supernatural and, ghosts and demons, so I think that this will be an interesting documentary. But there you have it, guys. All the items that I have purchased on this trip to the flea market. We have the seashells, the dinosaur figure, and all those DVDs and documentaries. Let me know what you guys thought of this haul in the comments below. I hope you all enjoyed this video. Please like, comment, and subscribe for more content, and I'll hope to see you in the next one. Have a nice day, and stay safe and well. Bye!